Hello YouTube, you know me, Cody Wiesmill here, and today I'm out here fishing with the wacky worm. Now the wacky worm is a technique that can be fished multiple ways, but I'm going to show you a method that I developed, or that I've been using lately to help catch me a lot more largemouth. First of all, all I'm going to do is just take a general cast. Now the mistake that a lot of fishermen make is they cast out and they start retrieving it right away. What I like to do is I like to keep a bow in my line and let the bait just fall naturally. I'll let it fall until it's just about a couple inches off the bottom, like I should know where the bottom is, but I like to just let it fall, just keep letting it fall no matter what. And then I start working it back. I just give a few tight jerks. And I'm always watching my line. I just had a hit right there. I've been missing them over here lately. But what I'm doing is when I cast out, I'm leaving a slight bow in my line. What that bow in my line does is it allows me to actually see the line jump into trigger that, I've got a fish on. And with that slight bow, then I can reel down. It gives the fish an extra second or two to get the hook more in his mouth as I'm reeling down, and then I can set the hook. Right now I'm using a 4-inch Yum Dinner in the Mardi Gras color with a VMC wacky weedless hook. Now I've got a few comments about these wacky weedless hooks that I'd really like VMC to fix, because ever since I started using these I've missed a ton of fish, but then I've also caught a ton of fish. I've tried stuff as far as sight biting fish where I actually watch the fish suck the whole gall darn thing in. I set the hook and they somehow still spit the hook out. And then I've had times where I've waited like completely like 5 seconds straight of letting the fish take this bait in, and I set the hook and I'm still losing them. So I don't know what the deal is there. But the best thing I can come up with is to stretch out that weed guard so more of the hook is exposed, but then again you still get that extra weed guard there. You got the more of the hook exposed, and as you make that weed guard wider, you're opening up the hook more for the fish to get that hook in there. So I'm going to take another cast here, and again I just take a nice easy cast and I just let the bait fall. Just keep letting it fall, and on the fall what that wacky worm is doing is kind of bounce up and down doing this. I keep that slight bow in my line, wait for the line to jump, reel down, and set the hook. Now watch this. Again, nice easy cast. I'm watching my line and just letting the bait fall. I'm trying not to get too excited when I see the line jump. I gotta know, just reel down and set the hook. Give that quick jerk and just let the bait fall. I'm not reeling in any line. Just reeling like a little bit of slack, give it another quick jerk. Another quick jerk. You'll be surprised of how slow these wacky worms can fall. They can catch you a lot of fish, but you got to be in the right conditions for it. You got to be really prepared with these lures. You can't take your eye. It's like you can't take your eye off the line. Again, just a slight bow in my line. If I see the line jump, reel down, and I set the hook. Again, I can't stress enough, you gotta be prepared. You just gotta be prepared. I've had so many times where I've been on my cell phone and all of a sudden I feel something, I go look and my line's going the opposite direction. I'm not paying attention, I set the hook and he's not there anymore. That's happened to me countless times already. It really makes me mad when I do it, but you know what, it's just another thing, you gotta stay focused when you're doing this. It's very easy for some people to get distracted while they're fishing. But at the same time, with this bait you're doing, I mean, in my opinion, this is a reaction strike you're getting from these fish. You're not really finessing them in the bite at all. You're just really, because when I let it fall, they're reacting to that bait just falling down. It's not like I'm actually working on that fish at all to work on the bite. Dragonfly hit my line. Oh darn it. I thought that was him. I thought a dragonfly hit my line and I was watching him flew right into it. It felt like a fish. The bite, like, if you're not paying attention, you should really get to feel how that fish is gonna hit it. If you're smallmouth fishing, it's gonna feel like you're jigging for walleye. When you're jigging for walleye, you get that slight tick. You just get that little bump. Then when you're fishing for largemouth, you get a nice thump, thump. I'm gonna take one more cast here. And I'm gonna turn it off. Alright YouTube, this is me, Cody Weisler here, and I've just taught you guys how to fish the wacky worm.